Alright guys, welcome back for another one. This video was kind of requested recently. People have been asking me on multiple platforms. I've been hearing the question about like the salary and what kind of salary can you expect from an offensive security role, especially nowadays, 2020. Of course, it depends on your location. If you live out in California, you're going to be paying more. Or you're going to be paid more, but you're also going to be paying more because everything's more expensive over there, right? But, I'm here in Austin, Texas, and I can definitely speak for a lot of the other locations as well that over 100K is pretty standard in this industry once you get a little bit of experience. Now, with that being said, when you're fresh, new to this stuff, you're going to be making most likely a bit under that, maybe something still pretty good, like compared to the median salary. I think some statistics were showing that the median salary of a single unit in America is like $30,000 a year, which is pretty alarmingly low. Now, I will say that even if you're just starting out in security, your salary is probably going to be at least somewhere around 70-80K a year, and you'll easily, within a few years, I would say it really depends, right, on a lot of factors, but it's definitely not unheard of that in the next 2 to 3 years, being able to bump that thing up all the way to 100K if you hop jobs. Now, that's why it's important to, in the modern age, pretty much any field that you're in, it's really advantageous nowadays to change out your job every so often, maybe every 3 to 5 years at least, because that really just allows you to negotiate for a lot more money. Gone are the days where you work for a company for 30 years and work your way up the company. Nowadays, we're a lot more flexible. Employers are a lot more, flexible on people that have hopped around different jobs. It's not really frowned upon so much anymore. Now, it can be if you're literally changing jobs every year, then that can come back to bite you as a bit of a negative. But for the most part, if you're changing out jobs, 3 to 5 years, you're going to really be able to very quickly jump into the six figures. And honestly, if you guys are familiar with software developers, the salary is very comparable to that. Though I will say, my personal experience, is a lot easier to get hired on as a security professional on the offensive side than it is as a software developer. The software developer interviews are extremely technical, and there's all these algorithms you got to know and all these super insanely in-depth technical questions you have to answer. From my experience with security, it's been nothing like that. It's been, while a little bit technical, it's been a lot less technical than that, and a lot of it is just because there's a major shortage of qualified people in this field, but seats that need to be filled, they need to find these people. So if you can show to employers that you've taken it upon yourself to learn this skill, because so much of this is about self-learning and stuff like that. So if you can really convey that in an interview and then be able to talk about hands-on some of the stuff that you've done, maybe in CTFs or on your previous experience, that's going to really carry a lot of weight. But it's not going to be difficult. It shouldn't be too difficult to get into the six-figure range within a few years of working within the field. And then literally your salary can go all the way up to what you would see from a senior software developer, getting pretty close to 200K a year, almost. So as far as a lot of the technical fields out there, this is one of the best to get into. Very flexible for working from home in most cases. It depends on your company, of course. But yeah, just all around a good package. But yeah, I hope this helped answer you guys' questions that you had about, the salary in this field. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.